What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. So the update went live on Android and this is my review of it. It's a pretty big update, quite a lot of stuff has been brought in, mostly good. There is a few bad things as well. I'll go through all of it now. So basically we've had a new HBM brought in, so now it can go up to HBM AI. I still haven't completed AH yet, I gotta get on that. There's also a little graphic change with the sweeping, which I'm not a fan of, I'll tell you the truth. I don't think it's very good. They've slowed it down a bit. So now for a start, it's like a chess, which is really weird. And now, like, there's a little delay with the EXP coming out, and, just all the information is a bit more spread out, so it doesn't catch the eye as, as good as the old system. It's a little bit slower. That seems to be a step backwards. It's a minor gripe, but I don't understand why that's been changed to be made into something worse. Seems a bit of a weird decision from the developers, but whatever. What I really do like about one of the interface changes brought in is the breakthrough now shows up. So your highest heroes, the ones you've leveled up the highest through breakthrough, are now at the start, on your hero altar. Lavanica used to be at the back here because of the skins, but now because he's my highest breakthrough level, he's here at the start. Same goes for Dove. That's also comes into play with things like expeditions, which I really like. This is a really good update. So you see here, like, Lavanica now is not at the back like he would be because of the skin. And if I go in and actually do an expedition, you see here now that Lavanica is right at the start. Before, he used to be like back here. So every time I was doing an expedition before, I'd have to click on Lavanica, be at the back here, and I'd have to click on him, then Dove, then go back to the heroes at the front. Now all my strongest heroes are accessible from the start, and I really like that. That's a great update they brought in. So well done to IGG for that one. Another really good thing they brought in, HP can now go up to 50 million, which is good. A lot of my other accounts, I've gone over 5 million on badges today, opening up all the ones I've been getting from the Hero Collector event. And they've also, this is for pay-to-play players who buy a lot of stuff. Everything now can go up to 50,000, so all your books and everything like that. It's no longer 9,999. It goes up to 49,999. So for all those whales who spend a lot of money on the game and end up with a lot of resources from buying gems, they've got more room in the warehouse now. We got a Forgotten Trial thing coming out, a new event. It hasn't started yet. It's going to start in over a day. And if we just go through it here. So during the event, players must deploy heroes that can subdue the enemy warden. So it's going to be a situation thing of, choosing a team, the right sort of like team of heroes to take on the certain warden because of subdues and everything. You can buy an attack bonus to bolster might, which I don't know if that's a gem thing. That's going to be a bit annoying. Probably won't bother with that with his gems. Your challenge chance will only be deducted if you fail to defeat the warden. You can also buy one challenge chance per day. So it's kind of one of those things you've got to beat it and to move on to the next level by the sounds of it. So warden at level 1 on first challenge, and then it'll go up as expected. Win a random reward every time you win the challenge. Be interested to see what it is. And then at the end of the season, your final rank will give you another reward you've got to collect manually, and it lasts for a week. So I like that. It's a new event. It'd be interesting to see what the rewards are. If they're warden runes, that's great, because I still need to upgrade my wardens more. I find it really slow collecting the dailies to upgrade the wardens. I've kind of hit a sort of brick wall with it, really. So yeah, pretty cool. It'd be interesting to see what that event's like. I'll probably do a video on it. New pet, Fennec. Let's have a look at him. Kind of looks weird. When his hero attack, Fennec restores HP equal to 170% pet attack to 2 nearby allies and casts a shield that lasts for 2.5 seconds each of them. This shield blocks one condition. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's a healing pet, actually blocks any condition. So things like silence and blindness, things like that. So that pet can be quite useful by the sounds of it. So another healing pet's always good. That's pretty cool. Something that's been brought in, which is no doubt been brought in to, milk the pay-to-play players, is the building skins. And if you see here, you can buy them for $100, Magic Tower scraps. the building skins raise the HP of the buildings, which is obviously going to be a good tactical advantage for things like guild wars. If you make your buildings harder to destroy, that's going to be a good thing. Personally, I won't be rushing out to spend money on these things. No doubt they'll be giving them out free eventually. So I knew the number one ramp player wouldn't let me down. Here he is, his base, and you can see the skins in action. Oh, let me just zoom in. I can. Zoom in, you fucker. There we go. Right, so that's what the new tower looks like, the town hall and the towers. Pretty nice. I like the designs of them. It's pretty cool. It's all good, I mean, if they're going to keep it pay to play, I won't get suckered in or, be rushing out to spend money on them. But there's certain people out there who will be, I mean, if it makes your base look a bit different, why not? Building skins, bound to happen eventually, won't it? So, all good. There's also new skins as well for some heroes. So Lazulix has got a new skin. Where's the skins? There we go. So Lazulix has got a new skin. Where is he? If I can find him. So that's Lazulix new skin. So happy days. Makes him look a bit like the Phoenix pet. And the two new heroes, Rosalene and Plant Warrior, they're not messing around here. They brought them out straight away with new skins. So, okay. I'll get onto the new heroes in a bit. We've had a new talent brought in, and this talent's really interesting actually. I've had a look at it quite closely, so I'll see what it's like at... we'll put it up to level 8 because most people can't put it up to level 9. So raises attack by 75% and limits reflected damage taken to 9,000. Right, so basically it's in between a War God and a Bulwark with regards to attack percentage, but it's a bit of a niche effect with it being reflected damage, but it's really significant if you think of things like Guild Wars offense. A lot of people put like Flame Guard and Blade Shell heroes out, and a lot of heroes have Victory Lunge. Victory Lunge is a really popular enchantment talent, and that actually reflects damage as well. So it's kind of like, it's not quite as strong as a War God. For attack, it gives more than a Bulwark. So you kind of put it into that bracket of Bulwark, War God and Holy Pact, and now you would think of Wicked Armour as another option for attack boost to your hero. It's definitely a viable option. Personally, I would say this is a better choice than War God for your heroes nowadays, because there's a lot of stuff that reflects damage. So it's a really good talent. You're gonna see that come into play quite a lot, I think. Definitely. For the first time ever, we've had 2 new gem rollable heroes, and I mean, most people will probably think that's a good thing. Me personally, I'm a bit worried. We already get 1 new hero a month. We've had that for the past couple of years with Castle Clash. If they start giving us 2 heroes a month, I just think it's going to be overload. I think 1 hero a month was too much already. Because by the time you roll the hero and level it up, a new hero's come out. Do you know what I mean? And then that next hero might make the one you've just leveled up redundant. So it's like, I don't know. If they start bringing out 2 new heroes a month, I'm going to start getting a bit frustrated, to tell you the truth. It's going to be annoying, But the hero looks pretty good. Let's have a look at the first one, Rosalene. We'll put her up to level 12. So she deals Ring of Roses, deals damage to surrounding targets equal to 460% of hero's attack, which is average. But 12% of targets max HP, that's pretty big. Because it does it every second for 5 seconds. So if you do the maths, I mean, that would be 60% of the HP for 5 seconds, after 5 seconds. So that's massive damage, unless, obviously you're attacking a hero that's got damage reduction. That sounds very OP to me. Cooldown is 7 seconds. Hero takes 70% less damage. That's really massive. Immune to stun and fear, that's always big. And it also self-heals, restores HP equal to 30%, so max HP every 3 seconds. Sounds very strong. She sounds a very, very strong hero. I'm gonna predict she's gonna be a big player in the game, definitely. The other one is Plant Warrior, and he's a healer. Always nice to get a new healer. I guess you've got to compare him to Walla Walla to see if he's going to be viable. So restores HP to 4 random allied heroes, so that's 1 less than Walla Walla, equal to 900% of Plant Warrior's attack. His attack is slightly above Walla's, but that 900% is a lot less than Walla Walla, so it sounds like his healing is not going to be as strong as Walla's. But what he does do much more massive than Walla Walla is the attack boost. It gives 640% attack damage. That's what's that? Plant Warrior and these allied heroes each deal 640% attack damage to nearby enemy targets. So when he procs, he makes the other heroes do an extra 640% attack damage to nearby enemy targets. I'm not sure whether that is. I think that's one attack, is it? Oh yeah, that's quite interesting then. So Plamori and these allied heroes each deal 640% attack damage. Yeah, so it gives a 640% attack damage boost for one hit, by the sounds of it. That could be massive, like, you know, that's 640% attack damage is massive. That's really big. This hero could be huge for boosting the other heroes in the team. With a cooldown of 4 seconds, he's immune to silence and calamity, same as Walla Walla. What he doesn't do though, he doesn't remove conditions the way Walla does. You know, Walla's always been like a good anti-Ares hero, things like that, and also like Walla reduces movement speed, which can be significant. So it really just depends on whether that, when he procs, that 640% attack damage comes into play in a massive way, and it's going to be in like the PvP modes or when you're raiding and stuff, you know. I mean, if that happens and it's hitting troops, it's not going to be so great. You would prefer to have a Walla, but it's also significant. His HP is quite high. Walla's starting to seem a bit squishy to me nowadays, so this hero could be, you know, a bit more tanky. So he's definitely a different option than Walla. I don't think he's necessarily a full-blown replacement. We'll have to see what his proc's like as well. Walla's also a good sniper as well, do you know what I mean? But that attack boost sounds pretty big, so I can see him being quite OP in the game, definitely. The last thing that's been brought in, and I'll roll a couple of gems to show you. I like this interface change, so everything's up here now. That's nice. But the rolling system, I'm sure you've seen it already, is, yeah, that. It's like, do I like it? I like the flames, although you're probably going to have to put an epilepsy warning on JD's videos nowadays, because the way he rolls is going to just be blinding, like, you know. That was the acid test as well, like, you know, whether JT liked it, and he rolled a few gems. I watched his video and he didn't like it. I'll roll a few gems now just to show you what I mean. So it's like, it's instant, like, do you know what I mean? It's like the heroes just appear straight away, boom, like, you know, there's no morphing of it. You know, it used to be nice to, like, if you get, let me try and roll a legendary here. Oh, here we go. I'm going to roll a load of gems and not get legendary. I just want to show one legendary at least. Come on. How many gems have I just rolled? Oh, this game. I really don't like this new rolling. Oh, Vlad Dracula, there you go, right? So, I mean, you see how it is, like, you know, I mean, the legends pop out more with this lighting effect and the sparkling and everything. How many gems did I just roll? That was really annoying, man. I must have rolled about 4,000 gems then to do that. But what I don't like about it is, like, you miss that when you used to, you know, the old system, you'd have like a split, you know, microsecond of like a morphing into the hero, and there'd be a slight anticipation, so you'd see the purple and then the hero would appear, you know, a split microsecond later. Now it just flashes up straight away. I don't like that. It takes away a little bit of the excitement for the sake of this graphical change. And, you know, the flame, let me do one more for like these flames. I like the flames, like, but, you know, they're pretty cool looking, but if you want to roll fast, it's going to, you know, do your eyes in a little bit. It's like, I don't really like it. I prefer the old system, tell you the truth. I think the old system was better. You know, I mean, they've tried to make it look flashier with this new system, but they should have just kept the morphing effect. I don't know why they drained that little bit of excitement out of rolling, which is a shame, like, you know. So, I don't know. I just think it was a bad decision to take away the morphing effect. And that's pretty much it. You know, the one update I was hoping would be an announcement that Hero Trials would get updated, so we'd get more level 9 talent runes drop out of them, but nothing's been said of that, so no doubt Hero Trials stay the same. But yeah, you know, on the whole, pretty good update. There's a couple of things I don't like. On the whole, majority of it I do like. There's a lot of good stuff been brought in. The interface change is probably my favourite thing. I really like everything. You know, expeditions could be a lot more fun to do nowadays and stuff like that. And, you know, the honour badge is going up to 50 million and extra warehouse space and all that. Anything I forget? Oh, yeah, you know, just so you know, you've got 2 altar slots that can be opened up as well. They did think of that, IGG. They haven't just given us one. They 2 new heroes, 2 new altar slots. And there's more warehouse space that can be opened up as well. So, yeah, pretty good update. On the whole, I quite like it, most of it, you know. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be not liking the rolling system too much, but we'll just have to get used to it. And it's still the same. Rolling's still the same, really. It's just looks a bit different now, and needs an epilepsy warning if you're going to roll fast. All right, cheers then, guys.